by releasing Atanganakuna.
No, this is when we are talking about high instruction from the from head of state doesn't concern the law again, because there are most of those things that are asking based on illegality.
No, he should be drawing inspiration from one of the provisions of the constitution, giving him power because he's the guarantor of the constitution.
Being the guarantor doesn't mean that it should violate the constitution. It doesn't mean whether you are the head of state. Nobody. Are
you saying that he's interpreting the constitution wrongly?
No, I don't think what the president is doing and his collaborators are doing is the best. At least. It's not. I don't think it's the best.
What about these people? What about these other people who have escaped with money? They are now abroad, like Esimi Minye and others. They have not given. Then Atanganakuna, who even succeeds to even reimburse 2 billion. People are still complaining about him. What about the people who have disappeared with everything?
The issue is that what they are telling us, even though we are with their...
No, let's just assume that the 2 billion is what we know. We are assuming.
And we're being told that it's 250 billion and get 2 billion. And that one is enough.
Yes.
Wonderful. This country is a very terrible country. It's regrettable for us to be talking such shit. Because imagine somebody's 250 billion and they are being told that he gave 2 billion and he has been released.
But it was not established that he stole 50 billion. The courts saying that this is the money he reimbursed, which means that he was found guilty of having stolen 2 billion. He was being accused of stealing 50 billion. But when the courts established the facts, the court came to realism that he stole 2 billion. No, he reimbursed the 2 billion.
I don't think that is what the court said, because had it been that was what the court said, and the court decided that he has most of the money, they have said that they will release him. The instruction ought not to be coming from the high instruction from his Excellency of the Republic. So that one I don't understand, because it's the court, the judiciary has the right to play its own role. They have a role to play, not that it will be high instruction from the head of state. If the court found out that this man has paid his money and the rule, maybe the law in place says that if somebody pays all the money has been stolen, the person is supposed to be released. Then it's the court that is supposed to order for the release, not that it's high instruction coming from the presidency.
Amadou Tante, comment est-ce que vous, les organisations des droits de l'homme, pouvez aider ce jeune homme qui a été arrêté?
No, we are just trying to, I think one of our organizations, Mandela Center International, is already working with regards to that effect. We are just trying to get facts of what really happened so that we can actually advocate for
Was he already on the streets? Was he already on the streets?
No, we are being informed that the guy went to deposit the demand
after depositing
the office, and he was picked from there. It's really very funny.
You go to deposit something.
To deposit
but it means people don't have right to even go and deposit the document.
That's why I don't understand here in Cameroon, because as soon as these people have I don't
simplement dit que ces personnes qui l'ont arrêté,
I deposit, you reject. You
reject. It's very normal. You reject that. As we have been seeing with other political parties like MSA and the SDM and all that. Like when they go and deposit and they reject that, no, because of one thing or the other, they have denied that they will not give people the authorization to go ahead. And at least that one is normal.
But we are hearing that in the West region, a faction of militants of MRC who feel sidelined in the ongoing reorganization of basic organs of the party, they deposited their authorization to hold a meeting, and it was granted. Something we have never heard in Cameroon. Is there something missing? Is this somebody who is trying? Is there somebody who is trying to maybe use those militants to bring down MRC, or is it the real militants of MRC?
No, let me say for now, I don't have better information with regard to that effect, but I think that if the government have given authorization for these people, it means that there's something fishy behind it. Because we have noticed for quite a long time now that these people have been applying for authorization to have a press conference or meeting and all that, and they have never been permitted. Because you know that our government, the regime in place, have been acting on divide and rule system. When you come into within a political party, especially MLC party that they know that is a very vocal party that is very active in virtually everything, they will do everything possible to divide them, enter within the rank of the people, start causing confusion so as to have their own interest. So it means that there's actually something fishy behind what happened. So it's not normal.
Amadou Tante, avant de partir d'ici, est-ce que vous pensez que ces personnes qui ont arrêté ce jeune homme-là, eux, à leur tour, ce sont eux qui devraient être arrêtés parce qu'ils ont violé les droits de ce jeune homme?
Actually, they are the ones that have violated the right of the
How can an administrator be arrested?
Who is an administrator? If nobody is above the law, if the president himself can be arrested without
sitting president.
Of course.
No,
immunity. If you want to go against the norm, you violate the law or the
immunity have to be.
They obligate immunity. That's what I was saying. That they have immunity, but that immunity can equally be obligated. If you commit a serious crime, you have to obligate that immunity.
So the information you have is that the guy went to deposit the document. He was arrested.
And the guy was arrested. So we are living in very terrible Cameroon, and sometimes we are being informed that they respect the rule of the law, or the respect of the freedom of speech and opinion, and other people are respecting the freedom of assembly. And at least it's very funny.
So this is tarnishing the image of Cameroon.
That is what I'm saying, because it's tarnishing the image of Cameroon. They are giving a very bad impression to the international community about Cameroon. It's very funny to hear that somebody who went to deposit and demand for something has been arrested. Yes, been arrested. It means that the crime is for depositing something at the administration. It's very funny.
Thank you, Amadou Tati. Thank you to televiewers of My Media Prime for watching this other edition of the program, which was produced for us by Christine Tebon. We were Gladys Bomotongina and myself, Lasha Kinsley. See you tomorrow for yet another edition of what our papers in Cameroon must have said. Bye-bye.